Hello and welcome back to the Fireferry channel. This is episode 6 of my Starters Order 7 mega campaign. If you're tuning in for the football manager, I'm probably not going to return to that. It wasn't being plugged out by YouTube, even though the search terms I put in for it were very unweighted. It still wasn't being given the views by YouTube, and if it's going to be throttled by YouTube, there's no point in doing it. I want people to be able to find my stuff. I want a fair crack of the whip. At least this, even though not many people are watching at the moment, at least people are finding this. So, hence I'm doing this. Anyhow, we're at the end of season 4. No horses running. I'm just about to move into season 5. This is episode 6, so let's get cracking. I've got 2 1-year-olds coming through. There'll be 2 at the end of the season. Magically, they all seem to have a birthday on the same day. I was ranked 150, so I'm not the worst in the entire game. My season winnings was 16,000. Nothing fantastic to write home about. I had 2 wins from 6 races, 33% strike rate. Not bad. Top jockey with 16%, better season earnings. Fantastic season earnings, 5 million. Brilliant. Had 1 fine in the season. Probably excessive use of the whip. My jockey doesn't seem to do that, has more skill, but we'll see. Right, so click off this one. The top horse was a Darkness Mond. Now there's a top Irish horse floating around I've seen, which has won everything in Ireland, essentially everything over a mile. That horse has won. This horse is not too shabby. Raffles Cup, Hong Kong Cup, Champion Stakes at Ascot's, the Prix Jean, the St James's Palace Stakes, which is a very old race indeed. You know, you're talking about 1700s there. The 2000 guineas, Irish 2000 guineas, and the UK 2000 guineas. It came second at the Curragh, so it's been in all sorts of top races. The Australian guineas in Flemington. This is a solid horse. Of course, it's the horse of the year. Wow. I don't have anything that interesting yet, but I might do now. So, these are my 2 new horses that have just come in. Breeding of 1 mile 2 and 1 mile 2. One's a grade 2, one's a grade 1. Tickenham Dependency. Good speed. Appalling stamina. Will be run as a... oh dear, what's happened there? Come back to me. There we are. It will be run as a 5 furlong horse. 5 generations going back. Some good breeding there. I am quietly confident. Oh, I like this horse. Confidence isn't great, but it's got... I don't know. I'd like it to be better consistency and better finish application. It will get a crack. We'll see what we can do with it. I have to start selling some horses. I'm not the richest guy in the world. So this guy's got amazing stamina again. But appalling speed. Appalling. This horse could be sold as an unraced 2-year-old. That just by that alone is enough to put me off. And that as well. Yeah, Vitalius Them is probably going to be sold. So, there's 1 horse there that's going to be sold. So, not going to buy anything out of that lot. So, I've got my wonderful Auden Ajwaad. His speed is now better and his stamina is better. This is a horse I am excited about for this year. In all sprint races, a little bit more potential to reach, consistency. These are all solid. What I'm excited about is this excites me. This excites me. So I'm looking for feature races for this horse. He's going for it this year. He's going for it. Right. This one. Speed poor. Stamina poor. I'm afraid that this horse is probably going to be sold just on the back of these. I need the money anyway, and as a 2-year-old colt, that just isn't doing it for me. It's got class 1 breeding, so I'm hoping it can bring in some dosh for me. Let's see what that does. Kutira Mardi. So the stamina dropped back on this one. They dropped back on both of them. So I'm not as happy with what I'm seeing here as I hoped before. Quite sad, really. I'm probably going to have to sell them both. Just going to look at this bit here, and yes, they haven't turned out. I was really looking forward to this horse. It had huge stamina, and then now it's, as a 2-year-old, it's just fallen off a cliff. It's just no good. No good. Speed, stamina, and the other one's the same, unfortunately. I can't do anything with that. That's a 5 furlong. It's about as good as Auden, but this isn't as good as Auden. So it's just gonna have to go. I'm so sorry. Off you go. So we're just gonna flog those. We're just gonna skip to the next race. In fact, let's see if there's any future. Let me just see if there's any feature races for Auden straight off the bat. Early season. What we've got here, these are a long way away. 3-year-old colt. What have we got? We've got Kenworth, the Flying Championship Grade 1. I want to stick it in a Grade 3 to start off with. That's a conditions race in South Africa. It's a Rush Pinnacle Stakes. It's a Class 2. I'm probably going to stick it in that, you know, just to get it off the mark. What have we got running in here? Oh, there's a definite top weight here. Oh, there's some Class winners in there. And this is a Class 2. And there's some graded winners. See these? So this would be a good race to test myself. You wouldn't be expected to do too much in that race because it's a conditions race. So there's another one here. What we got running in here? It's a 10 stoner there. What are we? We're a 94 handicap. So we'd go in 9 stone something. As long as it wasn't more than 9.6, we'd be a Raider, 50k, Class 2, Duke of Marmalade handicap. I think we're going to go in there. That's only in 4 days. It hasn't had enough. What do I fancy that race? Will he be ready in 4 days? I'm going to enter him into the race. And then we're going to see. We're going to see what we've got there. So we skip. 2.79 million. Let's go and see how much money I made there. Well, both horses sold for over 1.3 million. So there's my money for the next 2 seasons. Alright, so I'm doing all right, and I've got some money to spend on buying maybe a breeding mare. Rayseka, she's not very good. Let's have a look at her lineage. No, nothing to write about. 2-year-old sales. What we got here? Izzy Jasmine, 5 gen back. Viscount. That was a horse I've seen before. Quite good breeding on dad's side, but mum's side's nothing. Absolute nothing. So you can't risk it really. But I'll have a look on the 10th of Feb. The next race in 16th of Jan. So we're going to skip to next. We're going to go and have a look at the head lad. Horse is fit and raring to go. The speed, look at that. I wish that was a little bit more, and I wish that was a little bit more, but that might come as a 4-year-old. As it stands at the moment, the horse's top speed is, let me just double check what this means. The degree to which a horse can quicken above its cruising speed. The horse's flat out speed rating, race speed, can be affected by many factors. Well, this horse likes softer ground. So straight off the bat, it's running on turf for this race. We've also seen, even though it says laid back, we've already seen it doesn't like to travel. So this is a big race. This could define the rest of its season. So let's have a look. We'll go. A skip, 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 skip. This is a big race day at Fontaine, isn't it? Oh, there's somebody's New Zealand. Oh, right. Well, what happened to my horse? Oh, bloody hell, I'm on the wrong day. What a plonker. Oh, there we are. Alright, there we go. 223 days since we last run. He's been in the field for most of the year, so hopefully that will help him. I just want to double check. Horse fit, ready to go. Now we go. Now we skip until we find... I'm surprised that was allowed to stand. There's 87 grand there. Blimey. You had a 1 mile 2, you'd enter that. Listed handicap, class 1. And then you had 2 runners. You get a horse with good, good going. You can make money just on the fact there's no horses in that race. Here we go. We're not fancied at all. So this is a conditions race. So this is what I was talking about earlier. Look, we're 9 stone dead. I suspected we would be because of the rating. It's using the UK Jockey Club rating, or the rating must just be shared through all of the different sanctioning bodies. The only thing I can think of. And this betting is on win streak, so we're not as old as some of these horses. I mean, look, we're a 3-year-old. There's a 6-year-old running there. So the condition isn't being on the age. This condition is on the this condition is on the rating. So it was 87 when it won its last race back here, and now it's a 91. We weren't rated when we won those 2 races, so it doesn't give us a first rating. Vert Hobby was a 94, and now it's 108, and now it's a 10 stone horse. 10 stone. You can't, over 5 furlongs, I hope the game recreates it. 10 stone, anything over 9 stone, right? Even 9 stone itself, over 5 furlongs is like carrying a skip, loaded skip on the back of the horse. It's massive. So we started at 16s and we've gone out to 20 to 1. Now we've come into 16. Now we're 28 to 1. 20 to 1. There's a bit of betting, but we're not fancied at all. The tipsters, none of them have us. None of them. Lively Crane. They can't look beyond this horse, Lively Crane. Where is Lively Crane? Lively Crane here. Because of its rating, and it's an older horse. So, this is the sort of race where they run. I'd be very interested to see so this is 5 furlong. These last 3 races, very interested to see what distance they were. 6 furlong, apart from that one there. And the race that it did win was a 5 furlong. Was it? Yeah. It won this race. It's the current champion of this one. It's the defending champion of this race. That's why it's fancied. Right. Okay. So, what's the other thing I want to see? Paddock. Looking well, very fit and primed to go. 20 to 1. I fancy us. I do fancy us for this race. Our flat out speed should be blowing horses away. Should be blowing them away. This is a very flat course as well. I'm very excited. Look at the mountains in the background. Elliot's on board, my number 1 jockey. Very happy. Let's go. Right, we had not a great break, but there he is. Let's just switch the view round so I get a better look at my horse.
And the early leader is number 7.
Well, I don't know what you're doing back there, mate. You want to get your skates on?
The narrow leader from number 7.
Look how far back we are. Have we not got the pace for this then? What's going on there?
They have 3 furlongs left to run.
Go early.
Number 7
Come on.
has the advantage from number 6. Number 5 making late progress. Number 8
Hasn't got
making
anything.
ground late on.
What's done us there? Is it the break that's done us? What's done us there? Have I over-egged my pudding? I considered the horse better than it really was.
Number 10 making late progress.
We just haven't got the pace.
Number 7's the clear leader from
No.
number 6. Number 9 making
It's just too far back, isn't it? We're coming through now, but look, it's just too much.
Photo finish.
Should I think to myself that that's a 6 furlong horse now? I've entered it into the wrong... The distance didn't suit. Look, it's coming through the field now and there's another furlong to go. Should I tell myself that that's a 6 furlong horse now? Let's have a look, see what the jockey says. Restrained early, nothing else. I think I've got to try that in a 6 furlong. I think the distance wasn't enough. If I was looking at that, if I look at that, skip today's racing. Yeah. It's pretty awesome. Right, so it didn't place 0. It likes the softer ground. The stamina's gone up a bit, but the speed is there. I think I've got to look for a 6 furlong now. It's lost a rating because it finished outside the top 3. Finished 11 of 13, which is awful. Just awful. Headlads. The horse is little jaded across the race. Let's have a look for another race for this boy. How's this potential? It'll be back there by the time I need it. Right. So let's look for a 6 furlong conditions race. Let's have a look. Anything on turf? Let's just have a look at 6 furlong. Maiden handicaps. Listed race. Nothing. Handicaps 4. Newcastle on dirt. Samsung handicap. It's another class 2. 3-year-olds and above. Some graded winners in there. What about this one? I think we're going to go in now. What's the date today? 17th? No, too close. What about this one? Class 2. We're quite young and we're running there. Linfield, class 2. Nothing really. He's all on dirt. The rating here is 0 to 95, so we qualify for that. As we're a 91, we qualify for that, and that's 110, so that's out of our league. That's 105, so let's go in here at Lingfield. 9 runners. We're gonna be top-ish weight because we're 91, so we're going to be carrying quite a lot. We're going to be carrying about 9.6, 9.5 or 9.6. And that one there, look, the 30 is carrying 5 stone 8, which is nothing for a horse. I think we're going to enter that one. There we go. 11th of Feb. So about a month. Not far to travel for this one. I'm a bit disappointed in that, but maybe it needs more. What's the breeding says it's 5 furlong, but it was still running. At the end there, it was taking on all comers. Maybe it's a miler. but the jockey didn't say much about the distance. He didn't say anything about the distance. So, but if I was watching the way that he was moving through the field, he was passing everyone on the way by. So, I don't know, it's a tough one. Maybe the horse isn't as good as I thought it was. It's one that's maiden, one that's novice, and that's it. It hasn't got anything left. That was it. That was the total extent of its career. It happens sometimes in horse racing. It does happen. And there's no rhyme or reason. There was a brother of Red Rum that was fancied to be the most amazing horse. What, Red Rum had it had the same parents as Red Rum. And everyone thought, oh, this horse is going to be amazing. Red Rum was one of the best horses ever. It was a fucking donkey. It wasn't a patch on Red Rum, and it had the same mum and dad. And so there isn't any, there's no reason, there's no rhyme or reason. There's only so much you can do with the breeding. So we go. Skip, skip, skip. We are not fancied at all for this race, even though it's on soft ground. We're going nowhere from 33s. We're top weighted. Oh, there was a 92 horse in here and it's pulled out. So we're the top weight. Oh, I'm devastated. There was a 92 rated horse in there when I entered, and it's not there anymore. And there was 8 runners as well, or 9 runners. S grey plus £6. So this horse is carrying extra weight. It's a very light jockey. So we are the top weight. So we are not going to win. We're not going to win this, which is a gutter. No one's going to fancy us at all. We'd do well to finish the damn thing with 10 stone on its back. I don't even think it's a very big horse, isn't it? Average build. Oh my god. Well, this is what handicaps are about. It could be that the horse is a monster and will absolutely shag the race. We won't know for a bit. Let's see what it says. Parading a little lazy. Oh my god. That's normally indicative of too much weight. Oh god. Come to watch this channel if you want to see how a horse is mismanaged. Oh my god. Alright. Oh, this is depressing. Right, it's got a chance. They've always got a chance. Had a good break. Let's see it from the other side. Let's have a look. It's going to the back. He always did that.
And the early leader is number 7 from number 5
Let's see.
and number 2.
Let's see. We've got a way to go yet. Don't worry about it. 35. It's not electric fast, but it is going up here. There's a camber here. It's tipped to the ground is tipped towards us. It's got a very funny. Well, there's mine coming through. I'm just going to let the jockey take this one. Knows more than I do. So number 2 is Song Tier. So now I want to see mine down the hill. He's pulling them up now. He's letting the reins go. He's not really doing anything. He's not pushing the horse on. And now he's starting to push the horse on. He's starting to push the horse now. Get your whip out. How long we got left? 1 furlong to go. 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 Come on. Come on. Push. 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 That number 3. Who's number 3? Come on. Oh, I think we just got shuffled for 4. I think we just got missed out for 4th there. The weight has absolutely done us there. So, carrying less weight in a class 2. Trained to HBC, well, we could never get into the race. You could never get into the race because you've been carrying about 10 stone. Right. So, it's a 6 furlong horse and it needs a feature race. Its rating has dropped. Its career record is looking toilet. And it's being mismanaged by me. I can, for a horse this age, 3, it can normally do about 8 races. I've just got to wait for its potential. I've just got to wait for that to go up, and I'll have a look, see what's out there. So let's skip a bit, and now let's go to my breeding barn. I need to get some horses tupped. So this horse here, if you look here, it's got an average earning index of 4.1. So 105,000 to tup with this horse. This horse is a monster. The group wins 1 out of 3. It's a monster. It's had a group 3 there. It come first in the Irish St. Leger trial, then it won the Irish St. Leger. It was third in the Irish St. Leger a year later. Alright? Rating 124. That's not the bit that scares me. The bit that scares me is one of the horses it's made. Broadway Muscovado. This horse is absolutely out of this world. The career winnings for this horse must be in the millions. Millions and millions. Just that horse. Is that 22.8 million? 7 races from 10. So the average earning index for this horse at 4.1 is worth every penny, and it's gonna go and be with my top mare, because at 4.11 I'd probably spend £1 million to get this horse for that. It's an absolute beast, and it has to be done. And it's such a good horse that I've got to put it again with Almaty Diamonds, and I'll probably get something out of this horse. Even this one here. So you click on this one here and you look at the offspring. Him Woodfire. It's winning out in Japan. It's won 1 race of absolute quality. It won the February Stakes, which is 1.8 million. And that's all it's won this year. Last year, it won a 2 million race. It won the Yasuda Kinen, which is like a miler. They have a lot of mile races over there, but this horse is there or thereabouts. So this second one at 5.56 is ridiculous, and it costs more. I don't know why it costs more. So I'm probably, just for the sake of breeding, I'm probably going to go with this one. Just to see. 189k. This is the possibility for the 2 best horses I've ever bred to come here now. So, you never know. You never know. But I'm very hopeful with those. I mean, 4.11. It's had 8. It's had 8 babies, and 63% of them are winners. This one's had 12 and only 4 of them. State winners, 50% hit rate. Average earnings, 803,000. It's a monster. This horse is a monster. It shouldn't be allowed. And in fact, let me just think about this. In fact, offspring. This one here is a 4-year-old colt. Click to follow self. Your star will email you with news relating to this horse only if it is up for auction. Right? So what's that one? Click to follow self. Your star will email you news relating to followed horse. Yeah, that'll do me. I don't want to buy it. I just want to follow it about. I'm a massive fan of that horse. Look at that. It's got a rating of 131. It's ridiculous. None of these horses are that bad. I mean, the ones that are bad, they've all been left again. But look, it's first sire, 120 rated. These two, I don't know what happened to these two. Oh, it's a monster. I'm surprised they're not queuing up around the block, the top of that. Right. Let's have a look at the potential. No, not yet. Not yet. We want to give it a chance. Want to give it a chance. Let's go to the 20th, and then we'll find it another race. Yeah, nearly there. We'll find it a race by the time it gets there. It'll be it'll be fine. Right. Definitely 6 furlong. And should we find a feature race? Let's have a look. A feature race on dirt will be handy. Let's see. That's 975,000 new market. 27 runners. These are all down under on turf. That's Doncaster, 50 grand. Class 1, 26th of March. What's the money for that? 50 grand. Yeah, that's a group race. The Yamb Classic. These horse don't travel well, that's the problem. That says it's raining. That's heavy ground and mine likes soft. Let's put 4 group races. What we got? 4 group races. What's that? That's 250,000. So we have a look, see what's here. Class 1, Group 2. So this is a listed race. Look at the weights in there. I think there's a couple of Class 1 winners in there. They're just in it for the money. They're just in it for the money. Right, what's this one here? That's the one where it's raining. I'm not overly happy with that. 15 running there. I think we're going to leave it. That one that was over in... There was one down here that was in the UK. What was it? Doncaster, the Camage Trophy. So we're going to be pretty... The listing for this is listed race. Well, the listing is it's 3-year-olds and boys carry that. Oh no, they don't. Look, top weights are carrying. Yeah, look, it's done on age. I think it's been done on age. We're going to enter this race. Yeah, 9-3. I'm a 3-year-old. Yeah, so a 3-year-old male, we're carrying 9-3. Although, why is that one carrying 9-3 and it's a 3-year-old, and that one's carrying 9? So it's a record. It's your rating and your age. This one. Wow. We've got a chance. Although this horse here looks like it's after it. I don't know why it's not being running in graded races. This horse has been mismanaged. European free handicap at 7. Oh, it's come down for this one. It's come down to 6 furlongs from 7. Well, we'll see how we go in this one. 26th of March. We might end up running 7 furlongs here. The breeding indicator might be a load of rubbish. Which would be a pity, wouldn't it, really? Alright, let's have a look. What we got? 3rd of March. Well, it says skip to next, but it doesn't skip to next. It skips, what's it, 6th of March. It says skip to next. 10th of March, I suppose it's ticking on 4 days or whatever. Building form. 17th, alright, sorry, I took them along a bit quicker. What are we on now? 22nd. 24th, come on. 25th. Today, right, before we declare finally, horse is raring to go. Have a look again. Conditions up. Potential bar's been reached. Maturity rate at which a young horse matures, it's on it. That's all there is left to do is go and watch it. So, We're on in Doncaster. The ground is good, which is not good for me. I want soft ground. Not going to get it. Not going to get any top races that are on dirt in the UK, Ireland or France. I suppose you would out in America. They have all-weather tracks there. I think most of their tracks were all-weather tracks. What happened? I came 7th. I've skipped all the way through without seeing it. That is frustrating as hell. What have I done there? Click to view the replay. What a plonker. Oh my god, it was raining. The worst possible weather for this horse is rain. It's the reason I didn't go out to the States. What did I do here? Broke alright. Where this horse here? It's gone straight to the back. Fantastic. Remember, it said it missed the break. It looked alright. It said number 11 missed the break. It looked alright to me. Oh, I'm gutted about this horse. To me, this horse looks better. This horse looks better than what it's giving me at the moment. We've moved up the second and last. There's mine over the back there. The orange one here. It's moving up through the course again. Look. In the final furlong. Look at my horse moving in the final furlong. Look at my horse going through in the final furlong. I'm now thinking 7 furlongs a mile. But that doesn't seem right. The stamina don't seem right to me. The finish application's bad. I'm confused about that. What did the jockey say? I don't even know what the jockey said, do I? Is that one? Yeah. Oh. I want to talk to the jockey. Restrained early. Which appeared to suit well. The horse struggled in this grade. Never got into the race. Restrained early. Restrained early. Restrained early. Restrained early. It keeps wanting to run off at 1,000,000 miles an hour. And it doesn't have the stamina for it. Right, Auden. You are an enigma wrapped up in a mystery. I'm just going to go 3 days and then I'm going to stick him in a mile. We're going to find a mile. We're going to find any old mile for this horse. Class 1 graded stakes. International trial listed race. 50k at Lingfield. Heavy rain forecast. I don't care if it is March. You're not doing me any favours. Class 2 handicap. At 1 mile. The Fontainebleau. That's a good race. Class 3 conditions race. On dirt at Kempton. This race was made for you, mate. It's absolutely everything you could ever dream of. Class 3 conditions race. Class 3 1 mile conditions race. Fantastic. Kempton, in you go. That's everything I think you are. Class 3 conditioned on dirt. Eh? Top of the pops for you, Auden. Bloody thing. Let's go and have a look at the race. Cost me £178 to enter them. Can I look at the form card? Is there a form card for this race? That's all right. What's it got us in? It hasn't got us in anything yet. Let's just skip to next to see what the betting is in a sec. Horse expired. I don't want that one. What is the race? 7th of April. I need to check the condition of the horse before he goes and enters it, really. Yeah, it's alright. Head lad. Fit and ready to go. I want to have a look at the actual betting here. 15-2. But there's a lot of betting on these horses. It's got us at top weight. Even though we're the top rated horse again. Oh my god. Even in a bloody conditioned, even in a class 3 race, we're still the top rated horse. Look, we're carrying 9-3. Bloody hell. 5-1 favourite who's won its last race. 11 days since its last race, 16 days, 187 days since its last race. 187 days. What's all that about? Let's see what it says about my horse. Where's my horse? Oh, there it is. There's the breeding, 5 furlongs. This one's got breeding of 1.4. Never the twain shall meet. What's all that about? Behind halfway, settled early, mid-division halfway, led inside 1.5 furlongs out, soon clear. That was its maiden, led over 1 furlong, soon clear. Last one, behind halfway, never able to challenge. Midway halfway, not quicken. That means outpaced. It means it's got a problem with its, if I'm reading that, it's got a problem with getting up to top speed, which is the extra speed rating. It's got a problem with getting up there to actually getting to that top speed. Almost like it needs longer to do it. But he hasn't got the bloody stamina to do it. And will probably never have the stamina, which is why it's done a 5 furlong thing there. Now I've got to try and increase the length of the race, but at the same time not make it so long that will gas out before he gets there. 7 furlongs maybe. But I just don't feel like. I think it's a balancing act, speed and stamina. What's the tipping point? Could be a mile, could be 7 furlongs, could be that he'll never be able to challenge and he just hasn't got it. So, 6th of April, 7th. We're gonna go watch this one and then we'll see how we do. One last check with the head lad in case he's sick. Horse is raring to go. I'd love to know what the weather is. Is there any way to find out? Weather? Alright, go. Let's have a look. No, not mine. Skip. Pay attention this time. Don't skip past the race. There we are. Wow, we're 3rd favourites. 8-1. 8-1. 9-1, 9-1. Tipsters, no one's got me. Paddock, very calm and fit. Is there anything else I need to do to get this horse? I've put it in every. I've got it in a dirt race and a class 3 at 1 mile. With the poxiest purse. If it... Oh, it's raining. Is it raining or is that... It's raining. Oh my god. Well, it's heavy then. But this is the UK and it's to be expected really. You're never going to get perfect stuff. But still 9-1. I don't hold much hurt. It's always shown to be a bit finicky. We're here. Down the bottom. Oh no, we're not over there, then. Who's number 10? Oh, not mine. I'm number 7. We're the one on the far side. So we'll switch over. There's mine there. So, what's it going to do when it needs to go up? What's it going to do? Is it gonna tire, or is it gonna come through at the rate of knots? What are we gonna see from this horse? Does it need the extra?
Making ground.
I mean, it's only 32 miles an hour now, which is nothing. But we're counting down now. We're getting towards the bit where we need to see something. So let's go early. Let's see what we got. So here's my one now, 7. We're going early. Come on. He's trying.
They have 3 furlongs left to run. Number 4 has the advantage from
Number
nine
4.
and number
I want to see something from him this race. This is a poxy old race. We're better quality than these.
1/4 of a mile
2 to go. Come on. They're all sprinting out now. Come on, my son. Get in there, boy. Go. Go. Go, you peasant. Get your arse in gear. He's 3rd at the moment. He hasn't got it. This number 2, who is it? Zanzibar Frank. We're inching our way, but he's not going to get it. And I think we just nicked 3rd. So we're a class 3 horse. It's not as good as I thought it was. We're a class 3 horse, about a mile or 7 furlongs. I'll find him a couple more races throughout the season, but he is never going to amount to more than that. Trainer well, so he got the distance well, didn't have the pace for most of the race, ran well considering. That's it. That's what you're looking at. That is the total extent of that horse, and I'm bitterly disappointed. But it also means I've got to pay attention to these two. These two here. They turn out. So it turns out that they're bloody important. This one here, especially, needs to be up here somewhere. Confidence is obviously important. Enthusiastic horse. Finish application. Are you ever going to see all these things in one horse? I don't know. Have I got to breed it into them? I don't know, but I'm going to find out. These are in foal, fantastic, to 2 wonderful horses, one Italian, one who can't resist a Frenchman, as a young lady. The fee has gone up. That one's gone up a bit, but that one's gone up. Must have been very popular now. Maybe some of the progenies coming home winning some more races. Well, maybe we can add to that with my 2 donkeys. Right. In my breeding barn, I have your horses in foal, your yearlings. Vitalis them. Well, the stamina is massive. But will it be there next year? Because the speed ain't. It's impossible to tell, really, isn't it? Nothing there. Probably going to sell it. Tickening. Now I'm looking at this in new eyes. See, speed's there, no stamina, acceleration. Got nothing there. I've got to sell it. So I'm looking at these horses in a new eye. They're both going to be sold next year as soon as they get old enough. They're both out the door. I'm looking for a different sort of horse than the ones I've been churning out. I can win a race here and there, but my God, is it a struggle. Got 2nd. That's the best result I've had all season with this horse, is 2nd. Thank you very much for watching. If you've got this far, then you are a saint, and the only way that you can beatify yourself is to press the like button and subscribe. That's all I need to say. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.